All right, yeah. So let's do this introduction.
Yeah, we back. Intro, Creative Collision Podcast, new episode.
What's going on, everybody? This is your co-host, Will.
And this is your most important guest, Vahan.
Vahan's back in the house.
Special guest.
He's
Special
got the
guest, MVP.
He's got the Game of Thrones shirt on. I don't know if you guys can see it.
You guys should post it on.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll take a picture of it. You got the.
we'll have it on the page.
You got the Stark.
Story.
Or is it all of them?
All of
Oh,
them, bro.
okay.
Yeah, Lannister on here.
Oh, alright.
Pick a team.
Pick a
Goddamn.
team. Targaryen.
Goddamn, family hopper.
Come on. Hey, man, I like all the families.
All
Man.
right. You guys understand why I chose so many teams?
Oh, that's not Game of Thrones. That's basketball. You have to stick to one team.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk the finale of Game of Thrones.
Them Thrones.
I know Junior's on here and he doesn't watch it, so he probably gonna log off because he doesn't watch Game of Thrones.
That's because he doesn't have a TV.
Yeah, he doesn't have-
And so,
he
give
can't
him your
afford a TV.
HBO password.
You don't have HBO. Oh,
You
shit.
can't afford your HBO password?
Oh, shit.
Damn, yeah, shot it.
Shoot it.
Yeah, but we'll talk the finale of Game of Thrones, and
Damn, he said, "Yep, Verizon don't pay us enough." Damn.
and yeah, man, let's get into it.
All right, Game of Thrones season finale, and this is Creative Collision. So yeah, where do we
What you
start,
laughing,
guys?
bro?
It's a text message. He's like, that guy side always calling me ugly.
He's all right. He's like, yo. He's like, yo.
Oh, my bad,
Fucking
man.
bullying, man. Change since high school,
I
man.
know, man. Hey, you
Kill
guys
myself.
gonna go to reunion or no?
Oh shit.
Is that shit still going on?
Yeah, bro.
right.
No,
I
they
stopped
forgot
looking
about
at
it.
the
I haven't seen any posts about it.
Because, like, it kind of died down, but, like, when the time comes again, I'm pretty sure David's gonna be like, yo, it's almost time, you know? If you guys are gonna buy your tickets, buy it now. Did you guys buy them, though, or no?
Nope.
No, I bought mine.
I still might. I think I will. I didn't know if it was still going.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna
I
go.
know my schedule's so full, man. I got so much stuff.
Man.
going on.
Yeah, shut up. You know you're
I'm
doing
so busy,
shit.
man.
You just broke.
That's how busy, man. I'm making so many moves right now. I don't know.
Yeah, that
that
Bosley took into your paycheck,
Yeah.
man.
Shit,
You a dad, man.
Hey, man, look.
Hey, show people your new hairline.
Yo,
Show people
look.
do-
Let me show you how to get this new hairline, y'all. Alkaline water is gonna help rehydrate your skin and then rejuvenate your hairline.
I don't know. I think Will's trying to get a sponsor.
Woo!
I don't know if that shit came.
Hairline came on back.
Yeah.
When you took the haircut, it's gonna look all good.
That looks like it's drawn on like Crown Butlers.
Fuck. If it is, y'all can't tell.
Anyway, man, so
All right, yeah,
Game of
get
Thrones
into
finale.
Yeah, let's talk about it, man. What did you like? Did you like the
Dude.
finale? What did you guys feel about it? I
Man,
know it's a lot.
my biggest problem with the whole, not just the finale,
Yeah.
but the season was that it was rushed.
Yeah.
The finale was like they just wanted to finish it, man. I feel like they
Yeah, the
wanted to get rid
writing
of
was
the
so
show.
terrible.
Yeah.
So terrible.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm okay with what happened. I was like whatever, but I wasn't like too excited. But then, you know, like whatever. It is
Yeah.
what it is. But I feel like it's rushed. If they had more seasons explaining how Bran got to
I'll
that
show
point,
you.
where Daenerys turning into the Mad
phone.
Queen, I'll be more happy with that. You know, like showing Daenerys' change throughout the season. You know, not just
I
one
saw,
episode.
Yeah.
I saw like a breakdown somebody posted of what they should have done.
Yeah.
It said like season 7 and 8, like the White Walker like drama or Night King stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Season 9, Cersei killing Cersei, and then like then the last episode of season 9 would be like the King's Landing burning down, right? And then season 10, like the whole season of season 10 as Daenerys as queen,
Daenerys'
and then,
rule, yeah.
yeah, and then like her downfall.
Yeah, but see, here's the reason why I'm not too upset about not seeing Dany sit on the throne, is because honestly, Dany won. Like she won. She could have easily gone further than just taking over Westeros. You know, like
Yeah.
she had a powerful army. She had her dragon. She won.
All she needed was that
But
dragon.
Here's the thing, though. That would have been nothing different within their history. That would have just been another Targaryen ruler. That there would have no real change, at least that we can know of, because we didn't get to see her reign. But it would have just been another Targaryen who conquered everybody and ruling you. Like there's nothing different about that. We've seen that happen before, so that's why I like now.
We haven't seen that.
Yes, we have. That's how it all started.
But we haven't seen
No,
that.
okay, yeah, we haven't seen it.
Well, they might
but it's in the history.
We know it's in the history.
Yeah,
But
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's not really my problem. The problem is that how quickly they did it. They rushed it.
My problem isn't that the way it ended is fine if they got there in a better story.
Yeah,
the story to get there was better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not mad about her not sitting on the throne because, like, I know what that would have been like. Just another Targaryen ruler. What I'm saying is, I like the fact that now it's the Starks' turn to reign because the Starks that family hasn't like reigned over like.
I mean, they're taking
that's all fine. Just the way I don't care about Daenerys sitting on the throne. The way it got there.
The way it got there. That's what I'm saying. But
so
we're gonna get into that because that's
it was just fast forward. It was
man.
Well, you said Night King season 7 and 8. I don't know. I feel like that would drag on too much. I feel like what they should have done is, you know how season 7 was 7 episodes? They could have added on 3 more episodes. But the battle with the Night King could have been 2 episodes long. You know how they usually do it, where like episode 9 is like the major episode where like someone dies, and episode 10 they kind of wrap things up.
Yeah,
that's like they could have done the Night King battle. You know, like episode 9 where like fucking they're going at it, and then some important characters die, and then episode 10 they finally kill him in between the episode, and they wrap the whole story up right there. If they added 3 more episodes to season 7, they could have just finished the Night King story.
Yeah, because if they expanded that, we could have probably seen Brandon actually, like, what significance the Three-Eye Raven has in regards to the Night King, like, you know. And then remember the symbol that they showed us of that boy who they burned on fire. Like, what the fuck was the point of the symbol? Like, why show us that shit and then it don't mean anything?
We got no payoff for anything. That's what
exactly for nothing.
Everything. I feel like everything in season 8 you just had to assume. Like, to me, that symbol, I was like, okay, maybe that's like his house flag or something. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck
they might get into it on the spin-off shows, but still, we wanted to know more in this shit. You know?
I think this is rushed, that's why, you know?
And that's why I feel like it's so disrespectful, because I heard, like, the writers are working on Star Wars, though. Yeah. But it's like, that's so disrespectful. Like, we invested damn near 9 years into this shit, and then waited that 2-year period.
That's what I'm saying. How are you gonna make us wait that long?
And then you just pretty much said fuck the fans, and then like just gave us some bullshit. Anything like we could have wrote people like the average fan could have wrote something better.
I wrote something better. Like the
last
few they probably should have like handed it off to somebody else.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. They should have gave it more respect.
But I saw I was listening to another podcast, and like they explained like everybody's pissed off at the writers, like everybody fucking hates them right now. But this podcast, and they kind of made a good point about like the writers are kind of like defending them a little bit. Like they never got into this shit writing the end. Like when they first signed up to do the show, it wasn't supposed to come out this way. Like they were supposed to like make the first couple seasons because the books were already out, right? Yeah. And then by the time they got towards the end of the show, they expected the new books to be out already.
But is that really an excuse for sloppy writing? Like with Brandon, like the Three-Eyed Raven, right? The whole time he said, "I don't want any more. I can't be a lord and all that stuff." Yeah. Then at the end, he means he could be king, and then all of a sudden that's what he's there for. That's what he wrote his ass there for.
But you know that came from George. That had to come from George. That ending.
But then what?
That's what I'm saying. Like that ending, they were told what the ending is supposed to be in the books, but they
probably didn't tell the exact words. They probably just said he probably told him Brandon's gonna be the one he wants on the throne, and they probably wrote like what's he gonna say and all that stuff. That's what I'm saying.
But this is the point that they made. Like, imagine like Harry Potter. Imagine like the Harry Potter movies came out after the first like 4 books, and then J.K. Rowling just stopped writing the ending. Yeah. And she never released the last 3 books, and you're expecting to finish the story for them. Like. They weren't expecting that. Yeah. Like so it was kind of like.
But in regards to like paying attention to the character as they develop, like who are they as a character? So like that was so fucking random of Brandon to say that shit. Like, oh, that's what I'm here for. After always hearing that he can't do this, he can't have that, he doesn't want.
That's what I felt like you had to assume. And one thing I assumed was Brandon was the villain the whole time. Rand was like just playing cool, like, oh, I don't want the throne, but he's setting all the things in motion.
Yeah.
Like he saw, because he could see things, right? So he saw how Dany reacted when Jon told him I'm a Targaryen.
Yeah.
And how she's like, oh, but like I'm your queen, you know, like, and he's like, oh yeah, you are my queen. But I feel like he's the one who's like, okay, Jon, just tell everyone else, tell Sansa, because he could see how Sansa and Dany were with each other, how Sansa didn't like Dany. So he's like, oh yeah, tell him if you want. So he obviously does the right thing, because Jon always does the right thing. So he told Sansa, and then Sansa got mad, told Tyrion, and that's how everything unfolded. Basically, I feel like he's the one who set up this whole thing, like for Jon to end up killing Dany and for him to sit on the throne. That's the only thing I could assume.
Yeah,
but the writing didn't show that though, because they wrote it so fast.
When I was watching the Tiger Belly podcast, Bobby Lee hit like a dope ass ending. He said, what should have happened is like you know how Podrick willed in Brandon or whatever. He should have as he left. We should have seen like his eyes blue. You know, they show he's really the Night King.
I saw a little meme like that. Not a meme, but somebody with alternate ending on Twitter.
That would have made us all like, what the fuck?
I'll tell you, man,
know what I'm saying?
if there was more story to it though, it'd be more believable and more likable. You know, a lot of people complain. I feel like some people complain because Daenerys didn't get on the throne.
I'm not
my complaint is just that you spent 8 seasons building your army and all that stuff, and then you make her Mad Queen one episode, then you kill her the next. That's just too fast.
Yeah, it happened too fast. Yeah, her transition should have been a whole season of her becoming that. Yeah.
And then that would make it more justifiable.
Literally, it was.
It just felt too easy, you know.
Yeah.
It was a battle, the Night King battle, and all of a sudden, boom! We're in King's Landing. Missandei dies. Yeah. She loses another dragon. And just to piss her off, and then she's mad already. Just like that, she's mad.
That's what I'm saying. It should have shown more where she's having doubts and stuff like that, and talking to her.
She's always had, but here's the thing. No,
people try to act like oh, they saw this coming. No.
Here's what I'm saying though. Daenerys, she always felt like the people, and I've said this in the post, she always felt like people close to her was going to betray her. She always had that doubt of there's somebody going to betray her. The people around her are going to betray her. And when you think about it, because of everything that's set in motion, that's exactly what happened. Everybody did eventually turn on her, like she always feared that they were going to do. You know.
I know.
But nobody really turned on her. Think about it.
Well, I'm saying, if you have that paranoia chasing you, you start seeing the closest people, she started seeing people wanting Jon more because Jon became more legitimate. She's seen the popularity that Jon had over her. She knew Sansa didn't want her there, and even though they weren't close, relationship-wise, she's close in that vicinity of she can her rule, her legitimacy to the throne. And then what else? Varys always had that doubt in her. Varys did end up betraying on her, and then Tyrion, he ended up betraying on her, even though it took her breaking down.
It was all the way to the
end though. Everybody, exactly what I'm saying. At the end though, everybody did turn on her. So her paranoia did come true.
But look, on the way to get there, nobody turned on her. Varys didn't turn on her to the very end either. After she burned the shit down, before she burned the shit down.
Yeah, talked about burning that shit down.
Yeah,
she talked about it.
After he only started
to turn on her. He started to turn on her because he found out about Jon.
But it was all too convenient.
That's what I'm saying.
It just happened, bro. It wasn't supposed to happen.
I want to see voices in their head,
exactly
things like that.
So what I'm saying, think of it that way. Look how fast Varys turned on her. Look how fast he turned on her. Look how fast all of a sudden.
It was too fast.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
The writing was too fast. That's why he turned on. They could show more story. I don't know. I just feel like there's something missing.
What I'm saying is the only thing I could see out of this writing is a little bit how that paranoia and that mistrust that kept building, throughout season 8.
Yeah.
How I guess it could have drove her mad because that's her destiny. That's what what she believed. That's what she's meant to do. Get on that throne and save the world or whatever.
I understand what you're saying with that. Yes, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? And then her being. I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm just saying to break down whatever they could have been thinking. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean though.
Yeah. So
her going mad is fine. But the way it happened.
Yeah.
It just happened way too quickly. Right after the battle at Winterfell. Right after that, she just looking at Jon okay, they're giving him props and all that stuff. And she even told Jon actually, and I think it was in episode 4.
Yeah.
Where she said, oh no, it's in episode 5. She's well, these people are never gonna love me, so they might as well fear me. But then like that transition was just too quick for me. Like I just wanted to see like voices in her head, like her like kind of having doubts and like, going back and forth. Like should I become the Mad Queen? Like should I just burn the city down?
Here's the thing though too. Like I feel like the fact that I don't even feel like at the end she became mad though. Like
fuck yeah, she was.
Fuck no, cause she burnt down King's Landing.
Bro, that's a match.
Bro, King's Landing, dude.
Bro, she burned
King's Landing was a piece of shit place. Well, King's Landing was resembling of the throne. That shit needed to go. Those people, they followed anybody. They were weak-minded. That shit needed to be made new, just like the throne.
A lot of people are saying those people and Cersei brought that onto themselves. But even if she didn't burn it down, she won, bro. Like everyone gave up. All they had to do was walk up to Cersei, capture her, and cut her head off.
But here's what I'm thinking. Like when she says she wants to break the chain, I'm thinking all the way through. Cause like even though they gave up, that's no different from King's Landing. That's just them about to follow anybody, anything. You know, they're not the people who have to go through rebellion like all the other 7 kingdoms. You know, so that's why I'm like, fuck King's Landing. Like I felt like burning it to the ashes was her like starting anew. Like this shit's about to be made new. So like,
what you won? Why are you burning?
Yeah,
you got to repair all this shit. Like what? That makes no sense.
Exactly. You can rebuild it how you want to rebuild it. How you want King's Landing to be built. Like if she wanted to start over like completely, that means burning down that throne.
That's going
and that city.
There's no reason for it. It's going mad.
It's mad if she's doing it just purely out of anger. But I'm
that's
saying
what she did.
Well,
you can see it in her face. She did it She just did it out of anger. She just.
I'm saying the season was too short for us to really decide what her motives was. That's what I'm saying. Like the shit was too fast, like you guys said, and too short for us to really decide what her motives were. Like, because when she gave that speech about wanting to change the whole world, like I felt like to her it was like it could have been read as more of something symbolic, not just something done out of anger.
That speech was. You can tell. No, they're going for a fascist Nazi shit because she was saying like we're gonna keep taking over and ruling the world.
Yeah.
But we're gonna make basically one government. That was what her speech was.
Here's my thing though. Not a single one of them really is what you could say a truly good ruler. Cause like when you think about it, when it comes to power, when you have the power, you're just doing what you believe is right, what you think is right.
Yeah.
You know, not it's not a consensus of what everybody thinks is right. And that shows true when they all laughed and they said we should let the people choose who we should rule over. They all of them laugh like a bunch of assholes. Like no, that's not happening. Type of democracy shit doesn't really exist. Yeah. It's about those who can get to power and then use it the way they want to use it. So that's what I'm saying. Like in the end, really, they're all fucking assholes. But Dany, she just happened to be the one to get that power. And how she was going to use it and like actually like have her reign be, we never got to see because she was fucking killed way too fucking quickly. Yeah, well, we didn't get to see like what type of ruler she would have been, what type of ruler she would have been.
I'm saying, her motivations for being the leader.
That is true. Yeah, I would want to see that.
That's what I'm saying. Her motivation, she could have had real motivations for burning down King's Landing other than her being angry at what happened to Missandei.
What motivations would she have for that?
Like I said, it could have been just the fact that it felt like starting over new. Like I felt like King's Landing, like I felt like that place did need to be burnt down. Like it was just something about King's Landing. It was like if you're trying to change things, King's Landing is such a pivotal piece in that of everything that went down.
But so they surrendered. You won. Mm-hmm. If you want to really change King's Landing, then you start like, okay, we're gonna evacuate these innocent fucking people, and then we'll burn this shit down and build anew.
Yeah.
She just burned
those
shit.
Those are just buildings.
Well,
no, those are just buildings. I'm just saying, like the people are part of that.
She was trying to kill people.
Yeah.
She was trying to kill everybody.
That old fucking.
You know what I've liked?
And this is just me.
Let's say she
arguing for her. Like I honestly feel like still like. I don't know. I feel like that was a moment. That's just one moment though. That's just one fucking moment.
It's a big moment.
Well, what I've liked was if like she.
How many other kingdoms like not burnt down, but were like fucking scorched through? You know what I'm saying? Like
none.
Well, I'm talking about like they're not burnt down, but like ransacked and fucking murdered in the streets. Like that's what happens in war. Like she went a little I guess overboard with that judgment. You could say, but I don't think it was enough to say, "Oh, she's mad now." Like we didn't really, I don't know.
The writers themselves said she's mad.
That's what I'm saying. That's how they wanted to portray it. But I'm saying like, if we were actually talking about actually development in character and seeing like, let's say, like if this was actually played out, we don't really know what type of ruler she would have been. That's what I'm saying.
They should let her be ruler, and then kind of shift into that mad form where, like, I don't know, maybe like the land.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I just don't want to believe she's mad off of one action. That's what I'm saying.
But that's
especially over King's Landing.
But
I'm like, fuck King's Landing too.
But that's what the writers. That's what they were going for.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted people to say that she's mad. She's a villain.
Yeah.
So that's why we have to like say that no, she went mad because that's what they wanted us to go for. That's what they were trying to make her seem like she's mad.
Yeah.
So we can try to say like, oh, was she really mad? But like, nah, that's what they were trying to get at. They were trying to make her mad. Like that was what they were trying to. That's why like in that episode they never show her. Yeah. Once she starts burning shit down, you don't see her anymore. You see this perspective of innocent children, and because they want you to make you feel like this is fucking.
That's
she's mad.
war though.
But that. You film, film class. You learn these things. Like you film things in a certain way to make you.
What you're saying though. I see what you're saying. But I'm saying like, just because I know the perspective they want me to have on her, why do I have to look at it in that lens? Like, why do I have to take that perspective?
But mad. It's war, but it's still going mad.
But what I'm saying is that's what I'm saying. Like that's fucking terrible writing because it's like I have to believe this girl is completely batshit over one fucking lapse of judgment.
No, it is bad writing. I hated that episode. That is bad writing. I'm not arguing that it's not.
I actually liked that episode up until that point where she did go mad because I was like, man, you won the war, just accept it. Well, she could have done is tell the Lannister army that dropped their weapons, like, bend your knee to me. If you don't, I'm gonna burn you. Okay, burn them. Let's say she burns some of them, and then the Lannister army, they don't want her as ruler. They get pissed off and they like try to fight her, and then she goes mad in that war. So I don't know, like.
But that would have never happened.
What didn't make sense to me was why didn't she just go straight for Cersei? That's what didn't make sense to me.
Here's what I like. All right, here's the thing that I know everybody's mad that we didn't get to see fucking
Cersei died the right way.
Cersei died the right way, right? Yeah. But you got to think of it this way: death is an easy way out. We got to see Cersei go mad in her own way by seeing the defeat that happened. Like she literally got broken down mentally by Daenerys. And Daenerys didn't have to touch her. She just mentally broke her. And I'm saying that's another way to kill somebody. Like to mentally break them first before you kill the body. That's only complete victory over that person. Mm-hmm. Like I destroyed your soul, and now I'm about to destroy your body. You know, it's like because at the end Cersei just broke down. She broke down like. She was delusional, thinking she could still win, thinking her soldiers are gonna she mentally broke down, like, and then when it was time for her to like leave and actually like she's about to die, you seen that fear and that terror like take over her, you know?
Yeah, she's like telling Jaime to save her.
Oh my bad. I was gonna say, and if you want to say it like this, like how people are saying like, oh, Jaime's supposed to be the one to kill her. Well, I mean, if you're looking at it, Jaime kind of held her there and told her like it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. Like let's stop running. Like, cause if you've seen like the next episode. If they would have just went over like fucking 10 feet, they would have survived. But Jaime held her there and told her it doesn't matter. Like he kept her there, you know, basically like this is it, you know. So I mean, you could say he kind of killed her in that way.
Right here, or, like they're gonna come and take us and like
exactly.
That is.
So you can say exactly. You can see like she kind of died because of that, because he convinced her like this way, like here with me, you know. So that's what I'm saying. If you want to take some stuff out of it, you know, some good pieces out of it, because it's some shit, man.
That whole shit was terrible.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to try to salvage shit, that's what I'm saying. If you want to try to salvage shit, you can find little pieces of like how it can make sense, I guess.
Yeah, we're just reaching though. That's like
you are reaching. That's what I'm saying. Like to reach for something. That's what I'm saying. Like. Did we reach or we just stick with what the piece of shit we got?
Well, that's what I said again.
Like it's okay to call it a piece of shit. Like I don't think that's bad.
Well, no, I'm not saying I'm just gonna make it better. I'm just saying like to find some light, like some ease for your soul. Because people are like pissed off that like they didn't get.
I am too. So I'm trying to assume stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm starting to assume things like, okay, Bran took over because maybe that was his plan this whole time.
That's what I'm saying. Like this happened for a reason. You're all like to soothe yourself of what happened. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm giving you like perspective to look at it.
Because I don't want to just be like, oh yeah,
that's it exactly right.
Because I feel bad. I'm like, man, I wasted all my time on this.
You're unfulfilled. So I'm saying like if you want to like at least try to get some breadcrumbs off.
I mean that's pretty good. You know, like the things that you said. Because I always try to do that for this show. Well, I have been trying to do it for season 8. It's hard, but I try to do it for myself. But other people think I sound stupid, so I'm like...
That's what I'm saying, like, it is, but, like, if you can, like, just explain, like, your process of going through it, like, you know, like, what you mean by it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, cause I didn't want to just take it for like what we see. Like, I want to like, all right, cause if that's the case, then we're just gonna be on this podcast complaining about it, you know. So I was like, what other perspectives can we get from?
That's why I told people I'm like, I'm okay with what happened. It's just if they gave more explanation and they didn't rush it like they did. Maybe if they had 10 episodes and they explained everything beautifully like they've done in before.
I was thinking about this like after the Red Wedding, right?
Yeah.
After that episode, if you would have told me like the way the show's gonna end, Bran's gonna be the king. Sansa's the queen of Winterfell.
Yeah.
Arya lives and becomes Jon.
You'd watch it.
Yeah, if he told me like that,
like the
this
stars
is where
take
they
their
end,
W's finally.
Yeah, like oh shit, like I wonder how they get there. I would have been. I'll buy that ending.
That's true. That's true.
It's just the way it happened. But like, if you would have told me that, especially after like the Red Wedding, when you think the Starks are done, and you think, damn, you know what I mean? If you told me this is where the outcome's gonna be, they would be like, fuck, that's dope.
Yeah,
but it's just the way where they ended is fine. Just the way they told that story is what.
You guys think they kind of broke? Because like the Starks were like the superhero family, right? So you guys think like in the beginning, since we've seen all that bad shit happen to good people, and like just like we return, like this is a fucked up place. That we just lost that sense of the good guy is gonna win at the end. Because in the end, like the Starks, the good guys they win, but we were expecting
all
that.
the good guys won actually.
We were exactly, but
lived,
you mean tell me you were expecting that? Like you were thinking like is
no, I wouldn't been expecting it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why the ending itself is fine. Just they just butchered the fuck out of
how they got there. That's what I'm saying. But that's why I'm saying it's kind of fucked up because like we're so used to seeing like some crazy shit happening that like now it's like it just the way it ended is just like so fluffy.
I mean, to me,
so fluffed.
I mean, to me, like the Starks would have won if they got their revenge on everybody that messed with their family. Arya got revenge on Lord Frey, and I was happy with that.
Yeah, right. I was
like, last piece is getting revenge on Cersei, and I would have been happy if Daenerys killed her. I don't care.
Yeah.
And let her rule, and Starks be happy in the North.
Yeah.
But with Bran becoming king, it was a little unexpected to me because I didn't expect him to die, but it was unexpected that he climbed up that much.
He didn't do shit this whole. If he did something like dope, then like if he worked into like Drogon or some shit. If we saw him do something dope, then like fuck yeah, you're the king. But he didn't do shit. He's like
on the first Game of Thrones poster, right? When Ned Stark sitting on there, guess who else is sitting on
the Raven?
The Raven. Hey, I was like, oh shit, little Easter egg. But nah, mom, look, I see it this way too though. Look, Bran being king, right? He it's like he's so emotionalist that like a lot of his decisions that he makes, they're gonna be unbiased.
Yeah.
Because he basically sees the history's future, past, and like present.
Yeah.
So like the decisions he makes, they're not based off of like emotional like choices and all that stuff. So that's what I'm saying. I can understand Brandon being the king, but like you guys said, like just him getting to the throne is just like
and
just so random.
Like I said, it's just with like. The way
because in the way he even accepted it, like I don't know, it just felt like I don't know.
That's why I was here.
Yeah, that's why I was here for it. What?
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Well, I feel like that was because he knew what he was doing, and
that's what I'm saying. Like, how do we take that? How do we take that?
Everyone takes it. Some people take it like, man, this guy didn't do shit, and he worked his way up there.
Yeah.
Some people like me, I take it as like maybe he knew that he was gonna be on the throne. That's why he kept like pushing all of this away, so we don't even expect
what
it.
It did. He let all these people die.
Yeah. I feel like he could have been the real villain. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How do we take this? Like
he basically, because you know how like Sansa wanted the North to be independent and stuff. Like he basically
gave her that mean side eye when she said that.
No, he basically gave his family whatever they wanted to, so easily, and he's like, okay, this is what I want. I want to rule, so I give my family what they want, and I want to be king.
You know what did make sense, right? Why didn't Sansa right there say that? Oh, Jon's half Targaryen. Because that kind of would have changed the whole argument.
They knew
around
that. No, they knew. Everybody there knew already.
Everybody knew there.
Everybody there knew already.
Yeah.
They had to know.
You think so? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like Grey Worm. I don't know if they all knew. I don't know if they did.
Grey Worm knew. He'd be like, "Oh, you're Targaryen now." Then he might have like been.
Exactly what I'm saying. Then he might have.
Well, no. Why the fuck would Grey Worm care if he's a Targaryen?
He wouldn't. Yeah, he wouldn't.
I guess he wouldn't, cause that.
Yeah, you don't give a shit about that. He don't care about blood rights and shit.
But I'm saying everybody else though sitting down, they would have kind of changed the argument for Jon.
I think everybody out there knew.
You think so?
Yeah, by then it's weeks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how can we make that assumption? Like, they should have let us know that they know. You know what I'm saying? Like, because now we're just like shit. Now we're just reaching. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm hating. Like, it's leaving us to do shit like that. We're fucking reach because they didn't tell us like this. You know?
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah,
we don't know. Like, did they know? Did they not know? Like, what the fuck?
A lot of holes, like,
yeah.
Well, Tyrion, Arya, Sansa knew. So if they really wanted,
and Brandon,
yeah,
and Sam was there too, and he knew.
And Sam, yeah, that's like almost everybody there.
Fuck.
The only people that didn't know were like people that don't matter anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
Like Edmure tell
yeah, that's what you try to. That's what really.
That's what I was funny. Sit down, Uncle.
Yeah.
Hey, but how do we talk about Robin from
Wasn't
the
he
Vale,
like locked up in the dungeon for the longest?
Yeah, he was. Hey, how about Robin from the Vale, man? I was like, man, this guy's sucking titties.
Yeah, I know, right? A titty boy.
Yeah, Timo, man.
Grow,
hey. Yeah, man.
He's sucking other titties now. Not just his mama titties. He's like, bro, don't leave your eye on him. He sucked the shit out of her titties.
Hey, that was funny. We're sucking mommy's titties to everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that was blowed up, huh?
Yeah, he said, what's up? He said, I'm sucking your girl titties. He said, you know how long I've been sucking on titties? I can suck the shit out of them.
I've been sucking on titties since my whole life.
Always been in my mouth.
Yeah, man, I just feel like that whole
season. George R. R. Martin's a freak, man. He's a freak. Some freak shit going on in Westeros, yo.
Man. I just feel like they just need more explanation on things, though. The part I was disappointed was like, man, we followed Dany and her army, her building an army this whole time. Like, everything was there, and then she's finally sent out to like King's Landing to. Like, remember how excited we got at the end of season 6 when we saw her.
Mm-hmm.
When her finally arrived.
Yeah, sailing to Westeros, and I'm like, man, like it's about to be on. And then just for her to turn Mad Queen in one episode, then die the next episode. I'm like, that was too quick, man. They could have done 9 seasons, and the 8th season, rest of 8th season could have been her role.
And why did they still make Jon go to the wall? Like, after Grey Worm left, I would have said, like, dude, fuck it, don't go to the fucking wall. fuck that guy.
I think the reason they did that still is just because that's where Jon really wants to be.
Yeah, that's where he belongs.
That's where he belongs.
Because out of everything that happened to him, the Wildlings were the only ones that gave him respect.
Yeah.
Because he freed them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like Grey Worm doesn't know. He thinks that's a punishment.
Yeah, the
wall.
Yeah,
but for Jon, like, no, fuck, I want to be there. That's,
yeah. You know. He's like, these guys are my friends, man. They're the only ones that didn't stab me and shit, you know?
Yeah. I did, like, when I watched it, I was like, man, are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, this motherfucker, what's the point of him being Aegon fucking Targaryen?
Yeah.
Like, all this fucking bullshit of his whole parentage and all this.
Again, like, people are saying,
just to end up back where he was, like.
People are saying, they only did that Aegon Targaryen reveal because of Bran, like. He used that as a weapon, you know, like as a way to climb.
Yeah.
So he could create chaos. Basic chaos, yeah. Chaos is a ladder.
Yeah, right.
Oh. Imagine if Bran.
Oh. Nah, fuck that. The figure did the alternate move. I'm like, yo. Damn, imagine though. Would you be mad at that?
You see at the end of the show,
chaos is a ladder. He does that speech again. Chaos is a ladder. Chaos is a ladder. That was really. Oh, we just saw a new ending. No, I need to stop, yo.
The last thing you see is Littlefinger taking off his face.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And he gives that speech. Chaos is a ladder. Yo, that would be a fucking dope ass alternate ending.
Everyone would be shocked.
Oh, that's ours. That's great. It could have been an alternate ending right there.
Fucking. That was like what? That was Littlefinger the whole time.
Right.
No wonder everybody turned against each other because he did that.
Fuck, man, that
dude is still like sneaking.
See what I'm saying? Like, we just wrote something way better than they did. Just sitting here off the top of our fucking heads. Like, what the fuck? God. Dude, yeah, but fucking Jaime and Cersei, man. Fucking each other to the end, huh?
That was like, what's the point of him going to fuck Brienne then? Well, you're just gonna go back to
Cersei. I just want to get that version real quick. He's like, man, I got that V card.
Like to me, he still redeemed himself by fighting for a living, you know, and everything he did.
Yeah.
It's just that you knew that this guy was just he loved Cersei too much, man.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't fault him for being a guy in love. It's just the fact that he's a guy in love with his fucking sister. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, but like no, but like he saw. Like, I kind of saw that moment, like him going back to her. But what I saw was like, okay, him going back to her to like tell her to maybe just give the throne to Dany or something, like talk her into basically what Tyrion has been doing this whole time, trying to talk her into giving up the throne, so there won't be chaos. Like, come on, like let's just go. Let's just leave King's Landing and start a new life.
I knew him going back to her. I had a feeling we weren't going to see him choke her. I knew that was kind of out of the picture. He went through fighting the one. What's his name? Fighting
Euron.
Yeah.
Like that.
I fucking hated that scene, bro.
Yeah, it was
That
like so
shit
weird.
Pissed me off. I hate that he didn't deserve that moment.
Euron, yeah.
Euron didn't. He wasn't.
Euron shined through these last.
Bro, like this fool showed up out of nowhere and
shined
shit.
the fuck through,
And like
became a king. Got fucking Cersei.
I
Stab
hate
Jaime.
like he doesn't deserve that. He's not.
Brought the golden fleet.
Bro, what they should have done is right when he popped
Killed
out of
the
that water.
dragon. And he came out of nowhere.
Right when he popped out of that ocean, for Jamie just like boom.
Yeah.
He got a more epic death than like Cersei and Daenerys.
Seriously.
Yeah, like
Seriously,
he's like
though.
a nothing character, and he got like a bigger death scene, like a more epic battle death scene than.
But like he did come out of nowhere though in like the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
did.
He's like,
Look how
oh
much
yeah,
shit he
I was
did coming out of nowhere.
He said that he was like apparently like he was
Survived drowning.
that he was on the ships like fighting and shit like that, and then like he
Yeah.
just came out of nowhere to rule
And
the.
Marco said hello.
Salt.
Somebody wants him to. He wants to get acknowledged.
Oh, what's
Like,
up,
hello,
Marco?
bro? Talk to me.
Oh shit! What you say? You chimed in on something? I can't.
What?
Let's see what they said here. Bro, the spinoff is supposed to be called
Before the
A
throne.
Long Night.
Oh.
Yeah.
He couldn't be a lord. He was going to be a king. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, which kind of like, is that why he's been saying that shit the whole time? That's what we're saying. Like, is he a villain for that? Like, he knew what was going down the whole time. That's why
Yeah,
he kept
probably
like
did.
saying, I can't be a lord. I can't be a lord and all that
Yeah.
shit because he was too busy
Wanted to be king.
wanting to be king. Yeah.
He basically set all the actions in motion, man.
All right. So, what do you guys think about the Clegane Bowl?
The Clegane.
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 Oh, Clegane. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Clegane.
I thought it was pronounced Clegane.
I
What's
know that-
Clegane?
Yeah, Clegane.
Clegane.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Bro,
Oh.
you be.
But
Butcher and shit.
no, I
Yeah,
like that.
man.
I like that bowl. Like, I think both the characters got a good ending, just like falling
Uh-huh.
off the building and dying together. You know.
Yeah, see, the reason why I like that ending too was because like I already knew Mountain had more skill than Mountain. I mean, Mountain had the more
Power.
fucking the Hound had the more skill than
Yeah.
the Mountain, you know. So I'm like, them two fighting. I'm like, all right, if this is this regular fucking person, I feel like the Hound's gonna win, you know, off his skill. So the fact that he couldn't kill him because he was just a zombified.
Bro, he was invincible. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
did
exactly,
Qyburn
yeah. I was
create,
like-
man. That was
I don't
literally
know.
a
It was
monster.
something about. It was something poetic that his fear of fire ended up being the tool he needed to kill.
Yeah.
You know, this ultimate monster. You
Yep.
know, and falling into it. So it was like he finally embraced the flames. You know, and wasn't scared of them anymore. You know.
Yeah.
So I liked it. You know. It was very boring. No action because, like we said, it was just fucking.
Yeah, I mean.
It's just the nurse burning down. sitting in there.
Like for it to be such a tight space, if it was in a more open space
Yeah.
and the Mountain wasn't fucking zombified,
Yeah.
he wouldn't. He wasn't winning shit. No, not against the Hound. You know.
It was cool.
What you think, like, man, the Hound, big dude who could move fast and shit. Fuck.
No, I mean, no, that they both deserve what they like. That ending was good for them. It's
Yeah.
deserving. You know,
But I think the funny part was how you crushed Qyburn's head.
Oh yeah, that part was funny.
Dude,
He
yeah.
just grabs him like, I don't give a fuck if he made me.
His fucking head.
That man was like, nah, when beef is on.
And Cersei all
And then
like,
certainly,
Cersei said, shit, well, fuck. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out here, real quick.
Shit.
Excuse me, alright.
She said, I was gonna fuck you too, fuck boy. Left. Like, God.
that just
damn.
showed how invincible he was, though. Like, bro, he could just demolish anybody in his way.
Yeah, it's crazy that he really thought they were in control of that motherfucker. Like, no.
yeah.
I think the Mountain wanted Cersei's, though.
The
He's
mountain what?
I think he wanted Cersei's.
Oh.
I
Why?
think. You don't think he wanted to fuck Cersei?
I don't think he can,
Nah,
bro.
he
I don't
think-
think he
yeah.
had, like,
Bro, this guy's
feelings
a zombie,
like
Yeah,
that.
man.
remember the lady she locked up, that priest lady?
Oh, you
And
raped her.
yeah, she's supposed to get raped by him every day, you know. So I think he can get it up, dude. Like,
Do you know?
it was like,
but
why
is that
was he
what
so
really
loyal?
happened, or was he just torturing her?
I think he's just torturing her, though.
shit, we don't know.
Yeah.
Man, I guess we
Probably
don't.
just torturing her, scaring her, you know, like.
Yeah, you probably.
With his face, ow!
Hey, I like that too. Like how his helmet finally came off and we saw what the fuck was under that thing. Like
Oh,
Looking like
Hey,
Kane.
close up.
fetus.
Undertaker
Kane,
versus Kane.
It looked like an
Kane
abortion.
taking off his mask.
Yeah.
Fuck no, it looked like an abortion. Like a.
Like,
What?
she's savage.
Did, man.
Look at him.
I was like, ew.
Yeah.
Like, you, bro. All bald and shit. All bald and ugly and shit.
How bald he was? Yo, that's how I used to be.
He looked like you before Boston, but
Fuck no.
bald and ugly. Yeah.
God damn.
No, but both of them got a good ending though. I was happy with that. That's like the only thing I was happy with in that whole episode.
Yeah.
So once Daenerys got mad like that and started burning everything down, I'm like, man.
She literally, like, the last like 30 minutes of the episode was just burning shit.
Yeah.
For 30 minutes straight.
Just barbecuing.
At one point, I was like, when is she gonna stop and just go like meet up with Cersei or something like that? Just take her and just, I don't know,
Like my
seize her
man,
for a moment
yeah.
and just like chop her head off or something. I don't know.
Like, Drogon need a rest, player. Come on, chill. Yeah.
Shit.
Why are you burning shit for no reason now?
Well, it was pretty dope seeing Arya go through the city like that. Though,
Yeah, that
you know?
was.
That was pretty dope. People didn't like it. They said like fucking seeing all that ashes and shit. But like, do you guys remember when she had the dream
The dream.
of seeing the throne and all that? When she had that dream and shit.
Who, Arya?
No,
Daenerys.
Daenerys.
Oh, the prophecy. Yeah.
People were saying like when we saw the snow, it was
Yeah.
really ashes and snow,
Yeah.
and
That's what
then
it ended
like
up being. Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I didn't think about
it was
that.
the Iron Throne and the building was broken down.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I didn't think. I didn't even think about all that. And
That's
then
just
like
crazy. I actually went back and watched that episode because people were talking about it.
Yeah,
I watched it. I was
yeah.
like, oh shit, this is what they talking
yeah,
about.
right. And then like at the end, cause like she sees her what's his name?
Drogon.
Right? And
Drogo,
the
called Drogo, yeah.
Oh yeah, called Drogo and her
And
son.
she goes over the wall though to see that,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that part was signifying Jon going over the wall.
Oh.
Oh, that's what I.
People were saying that was signifying like that's how she was gonna die, cause she was gonna go back to her.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
After seeing the throne, she's gonna go back to her
Oh,
family.
that's
exactly what I'm
good,
saying. Yeah, you know, I was like, fuck. I mean, whose love made more sense, Drogo or her and John's?
Who's that made more sense?
Yeah, like who do you think like
Drogo's-
she loved more, like Drogo?
They called Drogo, yeah.
Yeah, probably. That's what I'm thinking too, cause
I
like.
feel like Jon Snow's was just kind of like forced because it had to be.
They forced that. It never seemed natural.
Did you think John, like, especially like, was out of it once he found out that was his aunt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind
You
of.
think he
Yeah.
kind of checked out, like, ah,
Hit that
fuck.
Yeah.
He's like,
Like, damn, you're fine as fuck, but
why?
he's like getting blue balls
Damn,
and shit.
right? Like, oh, man. Man, John, man, decided he don't want no woman after he had that Targaryen pussy. He said, hey, ain't no fire coochie that's gonna match that. So he was like, you know what? Send me back to the wall. Shit, I'm good.
That part was funny when
He had the coldest of cold pussy with the redhead girl. What's her name again?
Oh yeah, Ygritte.
Ygritte. Yeah, he had some Ygritte pussy.
Yeah.
Wildling to Wildling.
Had some wildling pussy. Then he had some Targaryen, some fire coochie. Damn, John. And then retired. Hung his jersey up.
They probably don't even have that role anymore at the wall.
Nah.
There's no sense for the goddamn wall no more.
There's no role there.
That's what I'm saying. Like they
Well,
basically,
they're not protecting anything, so
they basically gave John a life sentence without sending him in jail.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
That's why they did it.
Yeah.
Now he can have his fun and
Now
do
he can go
whatever
be
the
the
fuck he
king beyond
wants.
the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you mean tell me he's not gonna be? You mean tell me John's that good of a man that he's not gonna be touching no girls?
Yeah.
Probably not.
There's no more nice watch. That's the when he got there with Thermon.
Yeah.
Because there's no nice watch.
Yeah,
it's just a bunch of motherfuckers hanging out.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
Just saying that.
It's fucking bro club, fucking bachelor pad and shit. Like, yeah, it's a fucking party.
They're not patrolling shit.
Hell no.
No wildlings over the wall. No Night King. There's nothing. It's empty.
Dude, they should have did so much more with 3 Eye
Bro, all our...
we should have seen him build the wall. We should have seen him.
Who Night King?
No, 3 Eye Raven.
Oh, 3 Eye
Yeah,
Raven.
we should have seen something, man.
Prequel, bro. That's what the prequel's for.
I guess.
The Long Night.
Hopefully, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully they show something.
Yeah,
but then I want more from Game of Thrones.
That's what I'm saying.
They still do a prequel with like Robert's Rebellion and stuff. It would be good. They didn't. They could explain more in the show, and then
Yeah.
No, they're going way back.
before
Bro,
the
all our
Thrones
theories.
went into the trash.
That ain't our fault though. Who could have?
I know.
That ain't our fault. Like nobody was predicting this shit. Nobody was predicting this shit.
I mean,
I want to see that one guy in the basement. Yes, I knew it, and I want to see the evidence of that guy because ain't nobody was predicting this shit.
And it's because the writing was so bad, no one could have predicted this shit.
I am impressed though that I've seen the 3 Eye Raven on the actual throne,
No.
you know. But I'm like, to put so much emphasis on the 3-eyed Raven and then for have it do nothing. Oh my god, that's just so frustrating.
Except for like seeing people's past and like revealing secrets. But then like, it didn't make sense to put Bran there though, because first of all he's a 3-eyed Raven, he sees everything. So if he has enemies, he'll see them coming.
Yeah.
So prepare everybody like, yo, these guys are conspiring against me. Go get them.
Mm-hmm, right.
And then he can't have any children, which also makes sense because Tyrion was like, yeah, that's good because everyone who's the heir to the throne, that's how all this war started. The heir started, she was the heir.
You get rid of
Stannis
that whole
thought
shit.
he was the heir. Freaking Joffrey thought he was the heir to the throne. So all these wars started because everyone thinks they're the heir.
Yeah.
Like, that's good. No one's the heir. So now if he dies or anything happens to him, we pick a new leader.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense too. So, but I just feel like just because it was rushed, all that stuff was kind of forced. Like they just wanted to get over with. Like, okay, he becomes king. That's it. No.
Man,
But
we
he
spent
got-
all this shit on Azor High. We
Azor
spent
Ahai.
all this shit on who's Arya gonna kill Green Eyes? We never saw that shit.
Nope.
Yeah.
We spent all this
Unless
shit
she's
on
going
who
west
the
of
Night King
Westeros,
is.
man.
No.
She's like Christopher Columbus gonna.
That's what I'm saying. Arya, they should do a spinoff on Arya and her
They might do
journeys.
it too, though. I heard that there is a spin-off that, like, apparently she does find land. She finds, like, an island or something.
Uh-huh.
She discovers America.
Damn.
She killed the Indians.
Oh
Fuck.
shit, she's tied into our world. and
Fuck.
What's west of Westeros? But you know, she repeated what that Lady Crane told her, right?
What?
Because you know who Lady Crane is? The actress that she had to kill.
No, but what did she repeat?
Oh, it said, what's west of Westeros? And then it's like, we don't know.
Mm.
It's just west.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know what there's.
Hey, she falls off the world.
Damn.
The earth is flat.
Fuck, Game of Thrones, Earth is flat. Damn.
Just crashes into nowhere, like. And okay, guys, that's the end of Arya.
Damn, right? Fucking, she left, what's his name?
Gendry?
Yeah, Gendry.
She said, "Fuck that." I don't
Yeah,
wanna
she
be
said, I don't want to be
no
no
lady."
tied down. Like,
That's who Marco says. He's Gendry. Has sex once and wants to get married.
Damn.
I hope you're still watching.
I hope he's still there so his feelings can get hurt. I hope I can make him hate himself. Like, damn, player.
I don't
That's
know.
it. No, we don't have any viewers, huh?
Ivory left. Shit.
Everybody
You
left.
stop paying attention, bro.
So, I want to say this because a lot of people are talking shit on season 7 because of how season 8 ended pretty much. But honestly, going back to watching season 7 and individually evaluating it as a season, it's actually
Better than 8.
it's actually a really good season though. I looked at reviews and stuff too. It had like a lot of 9-star ratings and shit like that. 9 out of 10 on IMDb. But I was saying like there are a lot of good episodes. Like the one where Dany attacks the Lannister army after they defeat the Tyrells.
Yeah.
And then the last episode was good too when they killed Littlefinger. See, that was a very unforced, unexpected ending right there when they killed Littlefinger.
Yeah.
Because everyone's like, fuck, man, like Littlefinger's gonna get what he wants again. He's turning Sansa and then Arya against each other.
Yeah.
And then for Sansa to be like, what do you have to say about these crimes?
Littlefinger was my boy, man.
Lord Baelish. And I was like, oh shit! Like, that shit was a good turn. That's one thing that Bran actually did that was good though. Kill
Yeah.
Littlefinger, because I was like, fuck, I didn't expect that ending.
Uh-huh.
I really thought like she was gonna, I don't know, maybe punish Arya for something, and then for her to be like Lord Baelish. And
How do you guys think Sansa would have been as a ruler?
They should have been good.
I think
Yeah.
she'll be good. Yeah, she learned a lot from
She
Cersei.
still is a ruler of her own kingdom. Now.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
Yeah, on the
Yeah, Queen of the
kingdom,
North, because
yeah.
they're now individual too.
Separated. So,
Which
I
is
think-
dope. Yeah, I think
And then-
I think she's gonna be such a good queen for the North, though.
I know a lot of people are saying how like, oh, like she's such a snake for like wanting her independence, because Bran is the ruler now. Like, why she can't trust her brother? You know, why she want her independence from her brother pretty much. I'm like, nah, like she's always because okay, let's
No,
say
I didn't like it at first either because I thought like that too. Like, girl, you just want to rule some
Yeah,
shit. Like,
yeah.
why not Brandon?
That's what
But then
people
I was
thought.
like, she said like the North always wanted that, you know.
Yeah.
So they want to always be
and
separate.
not just that.
yeah.
What if Bran's not the king the whole time?
Exactly.
Someone else takes over and they're gonna fuck
Somebody
them
else-
up again.
Exactly.
Like, you have to think about future, because
Yeah, exactly.
when Robert was king, like the North was peaceful, right? And then fucking Robert dies, and then Joffrey takes over, and the fucking North gets destroyed by
Exactly. Because Brandon
Lannisters.
he can't have kids. So like exactly. What
Yeah.
about once he's done, the new ruler? Then
And
what?
Lannister starts
So,
fucking
yeah.
with Cersei and with Sansa, and then
That's what I'm saying. I think she's gonna be a cool ass queen for the
Yeah.
North. You know.
Ramsay took over fucking Winterfell.
Yeah. That's a good ending for her.
Yeah.
Her story. Her.
Because she
like,
finally got to become
her
queen,
arc.
but now she's not like this
I
naive.
get
this
chills
naive girl.
every time the North is like King of the North or Queen of the North, anything like that. I was like,
Yeah.
I got the chills because I love the North, man.
Yeah.
I don't like Toronto Raptors, but that's
Yeah.
but I like the North.
Yeah.
I was happy for how she ended. Yeah, I was fine with that.
Who else?
You know what? Like, but Arya taking that trip, I wanted to do more with her. 'Cause she's like this ninja man. Like,
she didn't use her abilities, dude. I was like, what the?
She could have stayed on with Sansa,
shit,
you know.
Like she didn't do no faces.
Nope.
That's shit this whole season.
Threw that shit right on out the window.
Everything, man. That's what I think that's what pisses
the
people
only
off
thing
the
she
most.
used the faceless man for was the Frey thing. But I was like, okay, now she could use it for a lot more. Like she could literally go in and kill Cersei. She could kill Jaime, take his face, and go kill Cersei or something, you know?
Yeah, no payoff for any of this shit, man. That's what makes everybody mad. Like, what was the point of? Like, when you go back and rewatch the show now, you're like, what's the point of this?
That's how That's why people felt empty. Like they're like, man, I watched all this. Like nothing had a point. The only did you guys see that one meme where like, you know how Jaime pushed Bran out the window? Yeah. People were saying that like Jaime's such a kingslayer that he almost murdered the future king.
Almost murdered the future king. Like, goddamn, man. The kill level points.
You saw the memes of Brienne? You know how she.
Oh yeah, right in the
and he had the bomb.
No, I saw one where she put his dick was small.
I haven't seen those ones. I'm
saying, my dude took her virginity, got drunk for it too. Didn't even make it special for her. Got drunk. He said, "Look, you gotta get more drunk."
Left her ass. Huh?
Yeah, left her ass. Snuck out. Didn't even snuck out.
Hey, what'd you guys think of Sir Bronn getting everything he wanted?
A text message with a note, basically. Fuck it.
What'd you guys think of Sir Bronn getting everything he wanted?
I know, dude.
I like that though.
I can't believe that fool actually lived.
No, me too. Yeah.
No, I liked it for him because man, this guy is like he's like a front runner.
Why is he the master of coin? That fool's actually in charge of like money.
Oh, you know, I think it's because like the
Tyrell. All he wanted was money.
Because he's running Highgarden, so Highgarden has always like the Tyrells have always been their master of coin. Mm-hmm. So like, I guess he restored Highgarden.
All he was about was money.
Yeah.
That's all he was
about making money, but how managing money.
I mean, somebody who loves money so much that you don't know how to make more money, right? Usually, look at the position he set himself in.
People that like spending money are not really good managing money.
Well, I mean, they're always gonna want money though, so they're gonna find new ways to get more money. Like, look where he got himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for being a fighter, not because he's good with money.
He didn't do that shit for being a fighter. He played his cards right, you know. That's why he said like, oh, I'm out of this fighting game shit. Like,
he was betting on shit.
He's front running basically. Mm-hmm. He's like, hey, whoever wins the war, come to me and like offer me the best shit. But no, I was happy with that little council though, like, cause to me like all my favorite like secondary characters got what they wanted. Brienne like being there.
No, at first
Podrick being there, Sir Bronn, like everyone's reunited.
Podrick had the biggest like. The Game of Thrones was a success for him.
Yeah.
He had
he's a tripod, man.
Threesome. We got knighted.
You should
survived great battles, man.
Yeah.
Podrick he can sing.
But I like that.
Now he's the hand of the or not the hand of the king. The Kingsguard.
Yeah, Kingsguard.
Like goddamn, Podrick had a journey. Came from a squire.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
Hey, but I like seeing that reunion, like Tyrion, Sir Bronn, and Podrick being under the same roof again, like working together with the king. Because I liked it when those three were together in King's Landing, when Tyrion was handed the king.
Yeah.
So I like seeing that. I was happy for them. Sir
What do you think about them leaving him out the book?
Leaving who out the book?
Tyrion.
Oh. Wait, he was left at the book? What do you mean?
The Fire and Ice? When he said, what did he say about me? And then he said, oh, you're not in...
in that book. I was like, I thought you were talking about the actual book that George... I was like, what? I was confused for a second.
Yeah, that was kind of...
Actually, that was kind of shitty towards him, because Battle of Blackwater, he's the one who... He pretty much won that battle.
People said, like, it's because the book's written from his perspective. And so that's why it's like a pun, like it's written from your view. That's why you're not really, like...
That's being biased or what?
Well, no, like, so, like, the book, I guess, like, Varys writ it from his view, like, Tyrion's view, I guess, or something like that. So
they couldn't put him in?
Yeah, that's why he's not in, because he's the one telling the story, basically, from his point of what happened, you know?
Oh, okay.
So he's in it that way. But, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like,
Well, I mean, Lord Varys was the only guy who could have, said what, like, told everybody what happened.
Yeah.
Actually, Sir Bronn, too, but Sir Bronn claims that he's the one who won the Battle of Blackwater by shooting that arrow. But it was Tyrion's strategy. Because I think when Sir Bronn came back and punched Tyrion in the nose, And then he's like, "Oh, you know that I could get you in, like I got you through Battle of Blackwater." He's like, "No, I did." He's like, "I was the one who destroyed all the ships. All he did was shoot an arrow."
Yeah.
It's Tyrion's plan to do all that wildfire stuff.
Yeah.
And he's the one who led him through that secret passage.
Yeah.
So they could go around.
Dude, I have to rewatch Blackfire.
Blackwater.
Yeah, I have to rewatch that. Dude.
That was one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, no, it was my favorite for Tyrion too.
They're like, Halfman.
When he gave that speech, I was that was dope to me.
Yeah, it was. I mean, ultimately, obviously, Tywin. Everyone sees as Tywin the one who won it because he came in with his army in the end. But Tyrion's leadership got him.
Because if it wasn't for Tyrion, that shit would have been taken over.
Yep.
Yeah. So
it's like you know how like LeBron gets team to like the third quarter and then the fourth quarter, Kyrie or Wade takes over.
Mm-hmm.
You give them credit too, but you still give LeBron credit for what he did.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, John finally got to say goodbye. I mean, well, he pet fucking
Ghosty.
Ghost.
I feel like they added that shit last minute.
all
the complaints that we before
they had enough time like that.
They might have just like, oh shit, let's edit this shit real quick.
They call him back to set. Hey come to the CGI set, like.
Yo, didn't the scene though with Daenerys? Didn't that shit like some Star Wars stuff?
Wait, what?
Didn't it look like Star Wars shit? The scene with Daenerys at the end.
She dies?
No, I'm saying like her talking to her army and shit.
Oh.
And like when it was coming up, and that dope ass shot of the wings.
Oh yeah, the wings coming out. Yeah.
Then like you seen her flag go down the red. That was like
that was super General Hux in Star Wars.
Yeah,
yeah,
most definitely.
Yeah.
With 7 viewers.
I thought that was dope, you know.
Hey, at least they participated. Yeah, man. That's the one thing about the season that was.
Hodor did not hold the door for nothing.
Hey, that's one thing people were like, oh, he held the door for the future king.
He did actually, yeah. But that was the what I liked about the season was the shots, man. There were some really good shots.
Yeah.
That was the one.
Oh yeah.
There was, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these.
It was shot very well, yeah.
Like scenes.
One of my friends was saying that too. Is like, the episodes were shot beautifully, but. Yeah. Man, too bad the writing was rushed, man. That's all it was, dude. It was just rushed. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were tired and shit. Like,
man, we doing Star Wars. We in cinema now.
But the thing I'm saying, bro, you guys postponed it for 2 years, made us wait all that time just to rush a story. Like, come on, man, give us a good, complete story, man, with no plot holes or anything like that.
And because HBO would have given them another season.
Yeah.
They wanted it.
Hell yeah, they would have, bro. That Game of Thrones was turning into a franchise, man. Like. It's getting so popular that last episode had 13 million viewers. That's a lot for HBO,
19.
man. Huh?
I thought it was like 19.
No, it's 13. It's 13 point something, but that was the highest they've ever had. Yeah. But at HBO, like, it's hard for people to get HBO, because you have to pay for that subscription. But it shows how many people love the show so much that they actually pay to get that subscription. So you had 13 million viewers when you start off with like 2 or 3 in the first few seasons,
Yeah. Hey, you know what should happen too?
What?
Grey Worm should have fought Jon Snow.
Oh, everyone's saying that like trial by combat, to free himself.
That would have been dope. Give us another.
That would have been dope.
give us another little dope something,
And then
how do you think about that would have played out?
Jon Snow killing Grey Worm, and then he gets free, and then he's the one who's like I don't want the throne or anything like he sells for Bran being thing. He's like, I'm just gonna go north.
Yeah.
Whether it's Winterfell or just going over the wall with the wildlings.
Yeah.
I didn't care.
Where the fuck are they going again?
To Hardhome, I think, because that's where the wildlings are from. Remember?
No, I'm talking about the Unsullied. Where are they going?
Oh, they're going to North.
Oh, okay.
That's where Melisandre's from. Missandei, my bad, Missandei. Because Missandei said that, remember Grey Worm made the promise, I'll take you back to North. But he never was able to do it.
What about the theories that Drogon want to go revive Daenerys?
Oh yeah, like take it to the red pieces.
Yeah.
The one from Marine.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Man, nah, he's a fucking dragon. He ain't thinking that. He's not thinking.
Man.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
He burned the throne.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't think he's smarter to go find Red Reach. And then
Red Priest.
Red Priest. Yeah, and then I don't know
maybe
about
it's by accident. Maybe he takes her somewhere.
Or just takes her back to Marine because that's home. For a while, and Darion the Horse is there, man. Maybe he could be like, "Hey, we have a Red Priestess here, like
somebody else finds her.
Yeah, stumbles upon her. Yeah.
And then.
I mean, you can guess. I guess you could read it that way. They left the door open, Should they decide to continue on?
Like how the people.
I thought what he was doing is hiding the body. Like, oh shit, I got you, John. I got your back, John.
Nah,
take her off somewhere.
Shit.
Because John could have been like, oh, you know, I don't know, the dragon just took off. She took off with Drogon somewhere.
That's why you can't have a dragon as a pet.
She don't want to be queen no more. And John could have been like, I'll take it.
Hey, so that means John told them then, huh?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that means he told them.
Yeah, he told. Oh yeah, what happened? Yeah, of course he did.
There was no witnesses.
That's what I'm saying. I just realized that means he fucking told them.
Yeah.
He probably was like, yeah, I had to, man, I had to. But, oh fuck, what was I just gonna say?
Fucking John.
Lost my train of thought.
John, all this shit. He's still not even king. I'm like, man, what's the point of this shit? He's the true heir to the Iron Throne.
You know what? But I really didn't want John to be on the throne. He didn't show out. It was just been too like.
He didn't show out this season.
Too predictable and too much of like, I don't know, just like satisfied people way too much. Like throwing that unexpected turn was good. It's just that the way it was written.
I just felt like he showed he didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
This season, like he.
I wanted John to rule the North or
just
something.
because he was a good man. I don't know if that really would have made him a good ruler. Like
everybody seems to think.
Him being the king of the North would have been fine with me, you know. Him and like Sansa ruling the North together, that would have been fine.
And having incest babies. Oh, you grown.
No, man. What do you want to see that?
Hey, he's Targaryen, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
Go back to the country.
Hey, how about that though? He's Targaryen, so now he could beat Chiefs. Actually, he can't because they have the same on.
You looking for reasons to beat your cousin's cheeks up, man? You can't come on our podcast with that stuff, man. Yeah.
Hey, no, I was talking about them being cheeks like that, bro. Like them being brother and sister. Oh, I seen that one.
Shit. Imagine he gets that shit remade. Fuck that. I want the sheet.
Hey, you know what I also want to see when they couldn't find Drogon and Bran was like, oh, it's okay, I'll find them. I want to see him war against Drogon so we can see where he went, you know? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
At least show that, see where he went.
So Bran is like the dude that just shows up and like, showed up for the group project last minute, still gets an A.
Right? He has all that talent.
That's what
bro, think about how he played everybody, man. My man, straight up, got carried around, dragged around on a fucking wheelchair for like 8 years. And then he never had to kill anybody. He was just chilling, being dragged along by Mira Reed and Hodor, like
making everybody kill each other.
Yeah, making everybody else kill each other, and just for him to end up on the Iron Throne. My man played the game.
Hey man, that's what they call Game of Thrones. He played it the best, man.
Yeah, crippled ass. People were mad, man, when they saw that. I thought Tyrion was gonna say Jon or some shit. But he said, who had the best story? Well, like, to me, like, Jon obviously has the best.
He's a bastard. Yeah, that too, and he was a bastard.
Yeah, a bastard that his whole life.
He became king in the North at one point.
Yeah. Like, he was the leader of the Night's Watch. I thought he was going to say
he's the first man to free the wildlings and shit like that. Like.
But then he said, like, Brad's ass. Brad did you shit. What do you mean he has the best story?
I know, right?
I don't know, man. It's just the writing, man. It's just being rushed. Yeah, I think a lot of people would agree that if it wasn't rushed like that and they had more story to cover like those plot holes,
just make it a full season.
Yeah. I just didn't understand why season 7 and 8 had to be 7 to 6 episodes respectively.
They were tired.
Like, bro, you guys could have done 10 episodes. Because what Game of Thrones always does so beautifully is episode 9 is their epic episode, and episode 10 they wrap up everything. But the writing is so good because they have all these episodes to like write so well and fill in those plot holes that they left out in season 8.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to see that. Like, know what I'm referring to is season 6, Battle of Bastards.
Yeah.
Now that big ass battle had happened, and the next episode, dude, I love that episode.
Yeah.
It was written so well. Like,
oh, did you guys see how like they were originally going to show Ramsay's getting his face eaten off by the dogs? But then they decided not to because it was too graphic. Like they did the whole.
They kind of did though when the dogs first grabbed on. Like
but it showed like
his face,
the
flesh,
jaw and all that stuff. But they said like they shot the whole scene and all that. But then they decided it's too graphic to show. I was like, what the fuck?
Probably been good.
Yeah, you should have showed us that shit. We seen a little girl get burned at the stake.
Yeah.
We seen that boy get hung.
Bro, fucking Walking Dead shows a fucking zombie biting someone's face.
That's what I'm saying. Not Glenn. What's his name?
T-Dog.
T-Dog, no, but also the dude who everybody hates.
Noah.
No, yeah, we saw that ripped off. That's not even on. That's on AMC. Like, come on, are you kidding me? This is HBO.
Yeah, bro. You show fucking brother and sister incest.
They show all type of sex on there, bro. You guys get show like what? Now you want to keep it PG?
Because you know, the dog lovers out there will get mad, bro.
You mean
why, bro?
Pit bull lovers?
You can't be showing dogs
all
like
aggressive.
That,
Nah.
you know how it is. It's sensitive out here nowadays, player.
Man, bullshit.
Can you show shit like that, man?
Yeah, man. But all in all, like, now that it's all over, it's.
Let's wrap up the talk for
The fact is that everybody wants to change up the story, or everybody wants to like make it believable to themselves.
Let's write our own story, players. Do this shit.
Yeah, but like, the bottom line is you can't change it. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's like frustrating now because
it's
now
frustrating
it's like
you can't change
yeah,
it.
there's nothing you can do. You just gotta sit with it.
Yeah, you just gotta sit with it.
It's the
and
same
it
thing.
felt
A little bit with
empty,
the last Star Wars movie. Everybody was all pissed off.
You know what? I enjoy the Star Wars movies, dude. I really do. I enjoy them. I like Rey and I like Kylo. I like Rey and I like Kylo, man. I do. I like them. I like both of them.
People are pissed off.
Are you guys gonna watch the show with D&D?
Oh, I know. No, that I understand completely.
Yeah.
No, I had my pissed off moments about it too. Yeah. But I'm still gonna see the new one coming out, dude. Like,
are you guys gonna watch the show with
the
D&D
documentary? Yeah, I'll check it out.
No, man, I hope it sucks, man. Since they fucked up season 8.
Oh shit, there's a documentary.
Well, that's what they're. No, there's the Star Wars story, right? They're gonna write it.
Oh, you mean their movies that they're gonna
make.
Oh yeah.
I hope they fuck it up. I hope they fuck up, man.
It's kind of
for ruining a good
from the last
for
one,
ruining
like
a good show and rushing it
yeah.
just to do Star Wars, man. I hope that shit's a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, like you said, like what they did to Luke Skywalker, so fucking stupid.
Yeah, so people are hella
stupid.
You can't change it. You have to. That's what it is.
But this is the wrap up, though. I think
you can't unsee it. You can't unsee it.
That's one.
You know those idiots had like a petition going on. Oh, they should redo season 8. First of all, you can't unsee this first version of season 8.
Yeah, the new one's gonna feel fake to you.
Yeah.
It's just gonna feel written to
exactly. Second of all, those actors and everybody else involved, they're not gonna come back and shoot another 50 episodes of The Long Night, bro. That was like the longest shoot they did, you know? Longest battle they did. Like, nah, they're not gonna do that shit.
So much work it takes to shoot a show like this, man.
Fuck that. I mean, they
literally are crazy. Like, let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Basically, if they reshoot it, we're gonna have to wait.
Reshoot a whole season.
We have to wait until 2021, probably.
They reshoot the whole show.
Right? Like,
they reshoot the whole show. Like, Bran dies and he gets pushed out the window.
Or they said who was it? Who was dreaming the whole time?
Bran was dreaming the whole time. That's what they said.
Dreaming?
Yeah, that he fell out the window and he was dreaming.
That Ned was dreaming the whole time.
No, I think they said Jon.
I heard it was Bran because he fell out the window and he's dreaming everything that happened after that.
Didn't Jon have like a vision or something like that? Or I don't know. Or like it could have been like
that would have been dumb too,
Jon was dying the whole time. Remember when he said when he asked him what did you see when you were dead and he said nothing.
Yeah.
But really like
Oh, this is
it
all.
Could have been Mhm. And that's what
I
you really saw when
I
you
would
woke
like
up,
that though,
you
like
know?
someone waking up.
Yeah.
That'd be stupid. That'd be a waste.
No, it would be a waste. It's such a waste.
Like all these characters died were fake. It was just a dream.
Yeah, that'd have been unsatisfying too.
You wake up, freaking Ned is still alive. And
yeah, that's the one I saw. Where Ned wakes up with Catelyn, and they're Winterfell, and he's like, "Oh, I just had the craziest dream."
Right?
What happened? Family still. Like,
our son turned into a 3-eyed raven and became king. Like.
Damn.
Nah.
Robert Baratheon wakes up from crazy. I just had the craziest.
It's frustrating though. Like,
yeah, because like
you're just like, fuck, man. Like I watched this whole show and then Danny died in one episode. After
it's
all
time
that.
to let it go too. It's like, what do we do? Or
destroy the character development.
Yeah.
Now what show is it next now, man?
Or if they make Before the Thrones, you know, like just get excited about that.
But can we? Are we going to be able to get into it like we did, like Game of Thrones? Especially after what happened.
Yeah.
You think so?
I think we could.
Yeah.
Maybe
I see Robert's Rebellion.
Not as big, but it'll still be popular. I think people are still gonna care.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know more.
They want to know what happened, like how Robert got the throne like that. You know, like his rebellion and everything, the Mad King and all that stuff. They're gonna want to know.
Yeah.
Maybe the Mad King draws some parallels to like Danny. You know, you can see that. You're like, oh, okay, now that.
Yeah, because I heard like you know, Robert helped him get the throne. So like they're saying, was he mad the whole time or was he not mad? You know, or did he just eventually go mad? You know?
Exactly.
So I'm like, yeah, that is a good story to tell too. You know.
And then Jon's story, like Rhaegar Targaryen and stuff.
Yeah, I like to see that one too.
And Lyanna Stark, because all those characters, like, they build just through dialogue, they build a really good backstory that people are
it's gonna be a good one. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
So you want to see that. Hopefully, like, they just don't mess it up at the end. Well, they really can't, because it's gonna tie into, like, where we started Game of Thrones from,
Yeah.
So they can't really.
Oh no, I'm good. I gotta use the bathroom though.
Me too, though.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been keeping my pissing.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know, but it's just gonna sit with you forever. You just have to move on, but that's what I try to do, and just explain those theories in your head, like why it happened that way.
That's why I don't even want to keep going over. Like after that's why, like I just want to finally get it all out, my thoughts on it, and then now I can.
I ain't gonna lie, I do kind of want to watch it over again. It's like maybe if I watch it over again, like so sometimes something that's not good, you watch it over again the second time.
Yeah.
You might feel more satisfied. You're like, okay, that's fine. Like it was.
Is that you just trying to make like?
Just make peace. No, you're just trying to like make peace with yourself. Like you finally like accept the ending. You're just like
yeah.
Because which show was it? I think it was How I Met Your Mother. I watched it a second time.
Yeah.
And
because it got the whole like.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
And
man,
they moved quick too.
Yeah. That's because like I think when a show gets that big, they don't know how to like end it. Like fuck, how do we really?
They just do quick time jumps and like, I don't know, but I rewatched that show too, and I'm like, you know what? It's the second watch was actually not that bad. You know, you're just like, I'm okay.
I mean, I understood that, at the end, Ned, went after Robin still, with the blue horn.
Oh yeah. You mean Ted?
I mean Ted.
Yeah, I was like Ned. He said Ned.
Oh fuck, yeah, I meant Ted. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I meant Ted. Yeah.
Yeah, cause the whole show he always talked about Robin and I loved her, this, that, like.
Yeah.
But then just the part I didn't like is how, like, how Barney and Robin got married and then like skipped years ahead and they got divorced.
That's what I didn't like. Yeah, I didn't like that whole thing. How they had a whole relationship.
Yeah, like what the hell? What the hell's the point of their whole wedding?
Yeah, that was just weird to me.
Cause then they spend like a whole season on their wedding.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
That's another like Game of Thrones type of shit. How they spend all these seasons building up something and then like boom, it got destroyed in one episode.
I'm just saying too, especially like if Robin and Ted were supposed to be together like that. Having her and Barney, fucking notorious flirt.
We're talking about endings. I just telling Will, like, maybe I want to watch Game of Thrones over again. Yeah. Because sometimes when I watch something the second time, I'm more like at peace with whatever happened in the end. Like I'm just like, okay, fine. It kind of does make sense. Because on first watch, you're just like, oh, this shit was rushed. And on second watch, you're just like, you know what? I'm kind of okay with it. I'm at peace with it. Because it's frustrating. And to me, the way I find peace is with a bad ending is just rewatching it again and be like, okay, no, this time I'm just gonna make peace with it.
It's hard to end the show.
It is.
That's what I said.
Yeah. A lot of TV shows fucked up endings.
Like, a lot of great shows especially when they're really popular and really like.
Exactly.
How do you end
it? To a high standard, it's hard to end.
Yeah, high standard too. That's what I'm saying too. When you first watch, your expectations are so high.
And it's like you can't win because there's so many different people who want a different ending for it. It's like you can't appease everybody.
I saw like on our podcast I listened to, they were like the way, like the best ending or what you're trying to do is give the ending that people want, but deliver it in a surprising way.
Yeah.
Like Breaking Bad was like a perfect ending.
Oh yeah.
Because it was delivered like how you wanted it to end, and it was also surprising how it ended.
I wanted him to survive at the end though.
Why?
Like him, no. A lot of people are saying Breaking Bad is like a good example of a perfect ending because I haven't watched it, but I heard a lot of people saying Dexter. I don't know if you guys seen that show. Yeah. A lot of people were complaining how this show called Dexter is.
Yeah, I know. I know what it is, but I didn't watch it.
How I Met Your Mother had the ending.
It ended bad and all.
How I Met Your Mother obviously had a bad ending. If you guys watched that, and then I mean, there have been a lot of TV, like that 70s show, even the old shows, they had terrible endings.
Right, that 70s show too. Yeah. You fucking watched that? Yeah, that was my show too.
A lot of TV shows, like, they die down eventually.
What about The Office's ending?
That was a great ending.
It was a great ending, right? It was so fucking sad, dude.
Yeah.
It was what do you call it?
I felt like the whole thing felt like a journey for me too, like them working in the office, but I liked it. Like, it was sad. Like what they learned from working in the office, it was. Yeah. And then, I mean, I like the way Fresh Prince of Bel-Air ended too.
Oh yeah.
Everyone did their own thing in New York. Everyone moved to New York eventually, except for Will. Mm-hmm. It's just you gotta I feel like you just have to, if you're gonna come up with an ending, it kind of has to be decided in the season before or something, so you can tie everything.
Yeah, you gotta have a plan.
End.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have a plan the season before.
But yeah, but also like How I Met Your Mother, they did have a plan. They still like people didn't like it. So sometimes even when you do have a plan,
they rushed it at the end. I was telling Will with the time jump. How like Barney and we spent the whole season pretty much Barney and Robin getting married. And then towards the end, they just like broke them up.
Yeah, but
kind of same
also
shit with Game of Thrones, like
that's
all this
what
shit,
we're just
all
comparing
this
it to,
time
yeah.
invested for
yeah,
what?
because with How I Met Your Mother, it made it seem like him meeting what's her name?
The mother or
Yeah, the mother. What was her name?
I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot.
She wasn't even important though.
That's the thing, right? That's the thing.
Yeah.
But what the fuck was I gonna say? I was gonna say something because that's what I was getting at. That it made it not important, you know. Like that's what it was. So basically, people saying like this because the whole point of the story really wasn't about him telling the love about how he met.
It was all about Robin.
Yeah, it was about
Robin.
like why it is that he wants the permission to date Robin. You know, like. And like that's what the kid said. Like like it's all in the story. Like this isn't really about how you met mom. This is about your history with Robin.
Yeah,
you know?
your love for her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
which kind of spoiled it because like that really wasn't like How I Met Your Mother. Like
basically How I Met Your Stepmom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know.
Your stepmom.
And then I just didn't like the fact that how her and Barney had a whole thing. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause
I didn't mind that. It's like why keep going back to it or for them to.
Yeah. I'm saying, all right,
because then they get together and they break up. Then they get together and get married finally, and then they spend the whole season on marriage.
They spend the whole season on the last.
Let's say, would you, if you was in Ted's shoes, would you have fucking married Robin after all that shit?
Well, I don't think. I think that's they're trying to say that Robin is always his. He always loved her, so
sprung. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, for me personally, like, if I was taking it like to like be more personalized and whatnot, I'm just like, if my homie, who was a notorious man whore, did all that with the women I supposedly like loved, I don't think I'd be able to carry on.
What if you're like 50 though? You know what I mean?
But is you like fuck it? Is that you just saying fuck it?
That's kind of because you already had his kids. He's older. Robin, they're both like old and like.
I'm saying with my fucking
lonely.
friend, my best friend and shit. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how much of a true love you can really.
But that's
be
not how
mine,
Met Your Mother was though. Like they pretty much.
She rejected him so much, you know, and then did all that with fucking Barney, and then it's like.
And then went back.
Like yo, now
I guess maybe it
made sense.
Because they dated too before Barney, so maybe they were together.
No, the only reason why I could see it made sense because it gave Ted because Robin never wanted a family.
Yeah.
But Ted wanted a family, so that gave Ted his way of getting his family.
Now they can finally be together and they're on the same page.
But she couldn't have went through all that shit with somebody else. It had to be somebody in the group.
Yeah, seriously.
That's why that was a bad ending.
Yeah,
that's why it pissed people off. Like we wasted all these. That show went 2 seasons too long. They should have ended that shit. Like,
yeah, no, actually, you're right. Yeah, 2 seasons.
I mean, there are a lot of shows that go.
Walking Dead. Like, end already, bro.
I'm still watching. It got better in season 9 though.
I stopped.
You haven't seen it?
I stopped.
Season 9 because they changed the writer. Yeah, and she's doing a really good job.
Because they needed fresh writers.
Well, the same thing is with Walking Dead though. Unlike Game of Thrones, the books the comics
keep going.
They haven't caught up though.
Yeah, yeah, they keep making comics.
They're on the Whispers right now.
Yeah.
And I think this new writer's doing a really good job with the Whispers.
I'm gonna check it out then, because I didn't even want to watch it.
Season 7 and 8 were pretty bad, but a lot of people are saying Walking Dead's like comeback has been really good. Like the way it came back after 2 bad seasons.
All right, I'll take a look then, because I sure as hell didn't even want to watch it. I was like, you know what, I don't care.
No, yeah, it gets good. It makes you care again for the characters, the way they write it. Because a lot of it goes with writing, you know, like when you start dragging stories out and like, or even rushing stories for that matter, you stop caring, you know.
Yeah.
You just want to see good writing, good backstory, and character development. And
I was mad when you killed Jesus, man. I was like, what the fuck?
Also, you did see that part.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah. So like what?
I thought watching that show.
That part was pretty. That was a pretty good twist. When they killed Jesus. I didn't see that coming.
That's fucked up, bro. You guys going to hell, man. Watching
the show. You stopped watching season 5 or?
I think it had like season 5.
What's the last thing you seen?
That's when they first introduced Negan, yeah.
Oh, that's season 7, dude.
Oh, 7 already?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I watched like the first like 3 episodes of season 7.
A lot of people gave up after that because of how the story was dragging out. Mm-hmm. The problem was with Walking Dead is that they kept focusing on one person in one episode, and then another person in another episode, and just kept dragging on and on.
Yeah.
They kept tidying things better,
Yo, what is that one show I told you to go watch?
You?
The other one? And I was like, that shit's probably gonna be better than Walking Dead.
Not for that. I don't know.
Fuck, dude. I need to go check. The Wire?
It had nothing to do with Walking Dead.
I don't know. I've never seen that show.
Fucking The Wire.
What is it? Zombie show though?
Yeah. Go check it out, dude. I think it can give Game of Thrones run for its money. With a bigger budget too. Hell yeah. It's on Netflix.
Netflix has some good shows, man. Have you guys seen You?
Yeah.
Nah.
It's about this stalker guy who.
Oh yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. I've been meaning to watch it. I just haven't got to it.
Stalker guy. Sounds like Will.
That shit has a pretty good story too. I'm like, man, this shit's deep.
Confirm or it's not that.
Stranger Things is coming back soon.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, have you seen that?
I've seen like 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I was watching with my cousin that was like late at night. I fell asleep like 3 episodes.
It's pretty scary, man.
No, I like Stranger Things, but like I don't know. I hope season 3.
I thought about Animal Kingdom. No, not Animal Kingdom. I think I know what show this guy's talking about, man. Someone told me about that too.
Yeah,
like,
no, I think
Walking Dead type of show.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's getting like a little traction.
I think it was in our group chat.
I think it's getting a little traction. I know I sent it to you though, dude. I thought I did.
Isn't it crazy how shows blow up, bro? Game of Thrones. Remember that Asian chick from
yeah, Black Summer. Black Summer. Yeah, I said, hey, all right, cool. Hey, also go watch Black Summer on Netflix. That show is potentially better than The Walking Dead. The zombies are more legit too. That shit is, they fucking move, dude.
They move like they run.
Dude, like the last.
They run though.
Yes, dude. The last episode of the first season, that shit goes down, man. Go watch Black Summer. Go watch it.
Hey, but if you think about it, The Walking Dead, like the first few seasons when the zombies were fresh and shit, they're actually running, and they kind of started to decay, so they got slower and slower. Which kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I know that does. I was like, damn, that's fucking good. That's like good writing. Fuck, that's like good to think about that shit, yeah.
Because you know, like even the introduction when it says The Walking Dead, the writing starts to decay just like the zombies would. But then if you also think about it, like the zombies, the people who die and turn into zombies, they're fresh. So some of the zombies.
But it's not as rapid as it was like in the early stages. Yeah. And that's why it's more about like the people now, like the Walking Dead is the people now.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's always been the people.
But I'm saying like as it goes on, it really is that now.
Yeah, that's
it's not even about rebuilding society at this point. Like now it's just
trying to find peace.
Exactly.
And rebuilding the world. Yeah, rebuilding the world. Cause like most of the zombies are pretty much dead. Like.
But no, that's what I'm saying.
The Whisperer still was a good story though, man.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's smart.
They're kind of scary.
It's smart.
They're scarier than Negan is because of the way they've written in the whole storyline, though.
Yeah. But we never talked about Avengers.
Yeah, I know. That's because I
mean, it's kind of probably too late now to talk about it. Nobody is gonna care.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but we
can talk about like where it's going because now they introduced the multiverse, man. So if you guys are like, I don't know. Dude, yeah, because I end up reading like comic books and all that other shit about like the Secret Wars and stuff and like what this means now they have the multiverse being introduced and shit and like we're probably gonna see Miles what's his name, Miles Matthews or whatever and then now it's like they're gonna be doing some things now, man. They're gonna be doing some.
For real,
you didn't watch Avengers?
I'm not like a big time
you gotta be the only person in the world.
I'm not a Marvel person, man. I don't know.
Fucking poor.
I'm not a Marvel person.
Couldn't afford a fucking movie ticket.
Fuck, I don't like Marvel stuff. Superhero stuff. I mean, Game of Thrones is already too fiction, sci-fi for me. Like too much fiction for me.
Yeah, shit. Since the dude who has the shirt.
Game of Thrones is alright.
Yeah,
and the shoes and the jacket.
Avengers is a lot more grounded in reality than.
No, but like just the whole, because I never followed the other stories. Like Iron Man. I never followed Captain America. I never followed Hulk. I didn't care because I never liked superhero movies. Too much fiction for me, man. Like I said, Game of Thrones was enough, man. Right. That one show was enough for me, man. Anything more than that is too much.
Fuck.
That's just pretty.
But, I was gonna say, wait, what was it called again?
Black Summer.
Black Summer? I don't remember that.
No, check it out, dude.
The Game of Thrones.
And I want to know what you think about it.
Oh, I'm not gonna check it out right now.
I know, I'm just saying, like, when you do.
I'm gonna wait for it to get popular so then I can be like, hey, Will was the one who told me about this first.
Nah, don't wait. I want you to go check, because there's only, like, I think 4 or 5 episodes in the first season.
Just, like...
So it's like...
So it's still it's on TV right now? Like,
it's on Netflix.
Oh, okay. So they just release all the episodes?
Yeah.
They usually do? Okay. No, because, what's it called? Game of Thrones? Remember that Asian chick from college. You remember when I brought it to the movies and you and friggin' Ryan were like jizzing yourselves?
I do remember a little bit, but I just don't remember.
They were though.
Yeah,
I heard it from like a distance. They're like, damn, like fucking ambus. Embarrassing.
They started doing the light skin pose.
Yeah.
Where's giving you a problem? She like that. It's compliment. You know what I'm saying? Putting all eyes on
That
her,
is though. That is.
know?
And then, well, she's the one
Imagine
that
we
told
were
me.
like, ugh, Bahad. Oh my God, Bahad. Damn,
more
Bahad.
No, but
What the fuck, Bahad?
when I was going to college, she was the one who told me like when the first season had just ended. She's like, "Oh, you should watch the show Game of Thrones. You'll like it because a lot of like fighting, like unexpected shit happens, and then there's a lot of nudity. You'll like it."
What for that pussy?
But I did not.
What for that pussy?
When did you guys start watching Game of Thrones?
I didn't watch it when she told me.
I'm trying to remember what got me. I don't know. I think
I watched it after season 3.
Oh no,
that's early.
Yeah, I was from the beginning.
Oh really?
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't know what. I think I was just on HBO and then I came across it.
I watched. I think when season 6 ended though.
Oh, so you?
I watched it late.
Yeah, like.
Damn.
And I got into it quick though, like.
Ugh. I don't feel like I should be talking about this with you guys now, especially you. What? I'm like so shocked right now.
You a bad way.
Hey, man.
Fucking what? I know. Fucking what?
Hey, man.
I said 9 years and you said yeah. Why did you say yeah for? Why did you say yeah? No, you don't. You
I didn't spend 9 years.
You were 9
But
years.
the story was.
But you
9
told me
years.
you did, though. I feel like lied to right now on this fucking podcast.
I feel like I spent all this time into this show.
Like, wait a minute.
It's been like 2 years.
Hey man, hey look, I made it up by rewatching like 3-4 times.
Yeah, like
I rewatched it 3-4 times.
last week.
Right? He's all broken up about it, man. Wasted all my time, all these years spent.
2 months in. Fuck, yo, that'll be the biggest fucking whole geared out. I'm like, yo, this is the biggest. Your brand, your fucking brand. You're fucking branded, alright?
Hey.
Third Eye Raven over here and
Third
shit.
Eye. Yeah, I became a fan pretty quick though, and like got that shit down pretty quick.
Yeah,
though.
with the shirt and shit, I can see.
He's like, that's not it. Tattoo.
Oh wait. Look,
He has Stark on his back.
Right? Like, shit starts for life.
I got a house banner too at my house.
Damn. That
should
be comedy.
I've been walking fine. I
You
watched it for 2 years, man.
3 seasons in? What?
Well, when did season
Ew.
6 end? 2016.
Disgusting.
Season 6 ended 2016. So 3 years, man. I wait 3 years.
Yeah, I remember when my cousins were talking about it, and then I was like 2013 though.
It came out 2013?
No, 2011. But they told me about, like I heard about the show already. I knew what the show was, and they told me to start watching it because everybody in my family were a big fucking movie TV show. They know about shit early.
See, that's what I'm saying though. Like, man, that girl told me like in 2011, 2012 when it first
came out.
I'm like, fuck, it came back like years later, and I fucking got into it like hardcore.
Damn.
That's what I think about, man. I was in college when she told me that shit.
I honestly can't remember how I came across Game of Thrones. I really think I was just going through HBO and I came across it.
You're like, ooh, naked girl.
Right, or something. I don't know. I'm like, cause like I'm always into. I'm personally into like the fantasy stuff. So when I saw like swords and like dragons, like okay, this might be pretty fucking dope, you know? Cause I'm into games like that.
See,
and all that shit,
I'm not into that shit, and it's hard for me to get into it at first. I was like, I was gonna tell my brother, man, I don't think I'm gonna like it.
Yeah.
It took me a second watch. I watched the first episode, and I wasn't really paying attention. Like, what the fuck are they? What the fuck going on?
There's too much to remember.
There's too much going on, and then like
the second watch feels better.
And then a couple weeks later, I tried to watch it again, and then I finally like.
I've rewatched it 3 times, dude. So I'm
Damn.
looking for a 4th time.
Fuck.
That's the reason why,
I got too much time right here.
So does
what
happens when you live your dreams for your job.
Seriously,
Hey, John, fucking close your eyes.
I'm all stressed out at work and shit.
I'm about to have
What happens when you gotta live out your life and have 9 to 5? You think?
Hey,
What happens when you don't go to work? You go to vacation.
Hey, yeah, I mean,
This guy, am I right?
Summer break is coming up, man. Summer break is coming up, man. We'll be bored. No NBA.
We know where he's gonna be at work.
Like, oh, you ain't working?
Yeah, no, man. We over here. We
man.
We have our dreams,
I'm gonna
man.
rewatch Game of Thrones every year for the next 9 years, and then I'll be like, yeah, that shit was a waste.
Damn. Yo. Speaking of which, this player over here living his best life and shit.
What you
On
mean?
Instagram.
Look, this guy,
I know, right?
Had his towels and living his best life.
oh yeah, I seen that. that shit.
Getting his glow from the sun. Getting his summer glow, man.
I seen that shit.
Feeling like a boss and shit, huh? You feel like a coke lord, huh?
Like a light skin, you know.
Nah, you feel like a coke lord. The way you was chilling, hell yeah, you felt like hell yeah. You felt like you was doing it big in Colombia.
I was in the Cuban cigar.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, oh yeah, he feels like. He said, this is what happens when the hustle gets you where he needs to get you, huh?
Ooh, man.
All y'all wore swimsuits all day, every day.
You don't know about that.
Weather was good all day, huh?
Live like a king player.
I see you. That's why you came in your shorts. She's like, man, you still chilling, huh? You still in vacation mode. Chilling, big
Vacation
time.
mode activated.
He like shit. He got a new beard now, y'all. He got like some tropical shit. Summer shandy? Like summer shandy? What? He's in vacation mode still, y'all.
About to take another vacation next month. You know what I'm doing, boy?
Oh shit. Chop at risk, but he ain't tripping. He said, shit, I feel it.
Yeah, new money.
I mean, why you hating on him, man?
I'm not. I'm saying, man was big time chilling on Instagram.
Should post it on the Creative Collision page.
You did. That's what I'm saying. You do not one post on there. That was on vacation.
And where'd you go though?
That was Corona.
Oh,
that's
shit.
it?
Yeah, what the
fuck?
That shit is not
oh shit, bro!
Right?
You're in Cancun and shit.
Well, I went to San Diego like the weekend too, though. But like that first day, I don't know if you heard that.
Angles, y'all know how to look at them angles.
I know, huh?
Like wherever you at, look fucking.
This guy got some CGI background.
Yeah, I was like, what the
fuck? It's called Glen Ivy Hot Springs.
Yeah,
Glen Ivy's good.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
Bro, he made it seem like you're in fucking Cancun though. I really thought you were like on the boat trip.
Yeah, that's how you do it. You give him a picture that's something good, but nothing too much. You know what I'm saying? Just make him think like, damn, what part of the world he in right now?
With vague captions and shit.
Like, right?
Hashtag good life, and that's it.
Damn right, that's it, right? Good night. And it's still summertime. The sun's still out and shit. He's talking about good night. Like, damn.
About to go to Cancun this summer.
Shit ever. What you doing?
Alright, let's end this. Alright, you guys, we're done with this episode of Creative Collision.
Game of Thrones, guys. I know some of you out there are sad, mad, depressed, still trying to handle. Yeah, frustrated and
Vahan spent his whole life. He said
my whole 2 years, man.
His whole 6 months.
He just
finding out Game of Thrones.
He literally started watching a month ago.
Man, we find the phonies, man, because of this Game of Thrones. Bringing out the phonies. But yeah, I mean, Game of Thrones. You know, it's what brought a lot of us together on Sunday and just like as a nation, because it's like
the journey was
first of all, yeah, we're not poor, we got HBO, and then secondly,
true.
And then secondly, it's like it's just a great show that we all love to talk about because we all had our opinions on it. So unfortunately, it ended in such a piss poor way. But, you know, as all things do, life goes on, and we will find the next one to talk about and bring to you guys here at Creative Collision, because you know we have the best conversations.
Yeah. So thank you guys for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah,
well, wrap it up, man. Fuck, you need to wrap it up, dude. Be the wrap it up box. You need to wrap that shit up.
You ain't something to war, nigga. Is this your acceptance speech, motherfucker?
What is this, a eulogy? I'm not giving a eulogy right now.
Shit, who died for you? Shit, Creative Collision, y'all. NBA updates behind here. Later, we out. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, man. What about the announcement of you guys hiring me?
Oh, shit.
Apparently, I'm part of the crew now, so.
Should we announce that on like NBA updates?
No.
That make more sense. Why are we announcing at the end of this one? We're like, I
mean, Vahan will be our NBA expert for Creative Collision. Obviously, I'm an NBA expert myself, but
we should announce that though on
NBA. We'll have an official announcement. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we'll have an.
We have a special announcement for that.
We gotta take a picture of that shirt, man. We still gotta do that.
With the gold mic too.
Yeah. With the gold mic.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
That shit's pretty dope, man.
We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Man, I'm gonna get some angles in this motherfucker.